Hello again, everyone. Wow, it's been quite some time actually since I last played this game. But yeah, Summoner. Still not quite well, to be perfectly honest, but I'm well enough to do this at least. Yeah, still some muck in my throat, but wow, I'm getting better. So, yeah, that message, or a bit of text some time ago about monks getting training in the, well, in armed combat. Here is one who seems to have sort of failed that, and he is indeed called Wid the Terrified. Let's see why he got that epithet. Oh. Well, that does beat a three-headed monkey, gotta admit. Well, okay, they didn't really explain it there, but if you were contacting me about a theory about all this, and the idea was that the monks need the training and well, hands-on experience wielding weapons to prepare them to deal with what they encounter in well, these yeah, whatever we want to call them, writings with writings in AOC. So the idea is that if they know what a given weapon looks like, it feels like they have it with them, and they will then bring that into the world of the book with them, and they can use that to deal with any monsters and things. So here we have the Urath Feather. It's an item we need to bring to someone back in Linnell. See, you have something to say? Ah, Novice Sama. Ah, right, we were supposed to find you for that guy, weren't we? Yeah, that's the guy. We have dangerous books here that are not. This is a quest that you can resolve in a few different ways. Either you can promise not to tell, and then when you go back to Brother Emon, you can either tell the truth or, well, say you did not get the book from Sama. I'm not sure if Brother Emon's interpretation of what events took place, but I think it does change your reward somehow. Doesn't really say here, actually. Oh, well, yeah, it's just a short way down. Let's see. We have a dilemma as to who we can give the book to. The Great Library is nearby. You can give it to Brother Morhan for 200 experience points, or you can run all the way back to Brother Emon for 200 gold. So, yeah, basically, you can get either experience points or gold. And as I recall, Joseph is going to be perfectly fine on experience points. I tend to hit the experience cap by the end of the game, with him anyway. It's a different matter with Rosalind and Fleece, though. So the author of the walkthrough suggests, well, recommends going for the experience points. And, well, that's what I'm gonna do. Ah, one of those books, huh? So she watched the shifting words but did not read them. I am starting to think that reading in Summoner does not work like reading in the... Is that statement... You know, this is a really magical world. I don't know that I want to live in it, but books sure are interesting here. Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, if you think it sounds a bit extreme to have to wait, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, however long it is, until you get into the library to actually, well, read some books. I mean, the premise they set up here, that the books really are dangerous and really do, well, and the words burn into people's minds, it really does make a lot of sense to be restrictive and to make sure that anyone who does go into the library are capable of dealing with the well, the insanity that they find inside. Well, anyway, we have a game to play. Let's just get on with things. Oh, how can I help? Or too bad for you. How can I help? I will help you. Oh, a very heavy book. Gorhasta. Okay, well, let's see if we can look at the book here. Someone's book info. Nothing very much. Oh. Yeah, I just noticed that there's a very big lag between what goes on in the capture window and what I see on my screen. I'm hoping it won't be a problem, but, well, it's It's a computer. They do funny things. Let's see. Can I give the book to you? Yes, you are the guy I can give the book to. I'll just do that. Okay, I promised I wouldn't tell. A monk asked me to return it. I found it in the orchard. I'll just go with this. I promised I wouldn't tell. And yay, possibly. Okay, well that's all over and done with. Let's see. Okay, well this is interesting. Apparently, if you give the book to Brother Iman for money, it doesn't really change anything depending on, well, how honest you are to people. But here's what the walkthrough says about Morhen. If you did not tell Morhen that Sama had the book, and then, oh yeah, words come in funny order here, and then, come on, grab and move, there, and then tell Sama you did mention her name, you'll gain an additional 50 experience points. If you did tell Morhen that Sama had the book, and then tell Sama you didn't mention her name, you'll gain an additional 100 experience points. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I kind of expected the experience point reward to be the other way around there. So, basically, if I did not tell Morhen that Sama had the book, as I just did, then go back to Sama and tell her that I did. Wait, no, I'm not making any sense. Just okay. Well, just screw it. I'll just go give the book. Well, I'll just tell Sama I did the thing, and we're all good. And I will not say too many strange things. That's funny. It didn't really say anything about an experience point reward there. I should have gotten something. Doesn't really say what, but something. And we are now going into the minor library, which should be up here. Let's see. First of all, do we have any exclamation pointy guy over here? We don't seem to have one. Good. Okay. Lightning tracts. Okay. And then we have you. Yeah, so I've also been alerted to a puzzle that can give us a lot of experience points for, well, okay, for the entire party, yes, but it does help Rosalind most of all. And here's the clue for that. In going into the catacombs, we apparently have to interact with King Iku's and King Gavin's statues. How we're supposed to know what those are, though, is anyone's guess. I don't remember there being any sort of labels. But there you go. Oh, and Night Cycle Tract. Where did I find that? Oh, volume 67. Hey, that's one for the crazy book guy back in Linnell. I like crazy book people. I'm one of those myself. Okay, Master of Keys. Tome of Revive. We'll need that, I suppose. We have some cultural exchange going on. That's nice. That means we're not in the Planescape universe. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think I'll just retract that statement about Planescape. By the way, just I was casting about for something funny to say, and I face planted. Let's just carry on. Philosophy. Fictional philosophy. That's a new level of meta. But I do like this. That's one of the reasons I find the Mist universe to be so compelling. I mean, that the written word has just such direct mechanical influence on reality. Well, I mean, as real as things are in the Mist games, but well, here's a different variation of that theme. So, the language of the gods is, well, Guval, the maker of all things. A manifestation of the creator god. That's yeah, and that's some big thinking. That's not something you see in many other games. Hold on, you're not being internally consistent here. First you say that the words are Guval the Maker, and now all of a sudden you think that AOC binds him. Huh. Well, that's passing strange. Whatever. Ah, okay, well, that makes a little more sense then. So the gods basically transformed Guval into AOC glyphs. And humanity figured out how to use that somehow? Well, then it makes more sense to say that the Guval is bound in the library. That is true. And it is consistent with the previous explanation. I think I'll buy that then. Okay, nothing. Oh, hello. So, do we go in right now? No, we actually don't, apparently. Okay. Well, yeah, actually, yes, we do. Because I'm being so internally consistent myself. So, in the walkthrough, there's a checkpoint sort of world map romp. So, apparently, when we clear the dungeon here, the encounters that we can get out on the world map will change. So, some encounters, yeah, we'll just not get those anymore. And one of them is apparently a bunch of red Oni females that I don't think I have been in, either on camera or off camera, or even any previous playthrough, I think. And well, they give a lot of experience points. Again, not that we really need that, at least for Joseph. So let's just go into the catacombs and see what happens. Next to Iona Catacombs, yes. And I figure I'll just save the game right here. And let's see. Yeah, it's coming up on the end of the episode. So, okay. We could zoom out there a bit. Again, we don't really have any kind of indication as to which statue is which. Huh. Hello. I can see torches from here. Okay. Well, that's a that's a rendering priority that we will just leave alone. Okay, and a lot of information about skill levels here. I'll just look at those in between episodes. Let's see. Okay, here we go. If you push the 2 correct statues, you'll gain 2,000 experience points, which is recommended. You can also push random statues until the way forward opens, or Fleece can pick the lock on the coffin and it will open. Okay, but we want the 2,000 experience points. So let's see, the 2 correct statues are the 1st and 5th statues going counterclockwise from the door. So that would be you, 2, 3, 4, and you. Right. So the axe is kind of a clue there. If you remember Wid the Terrified, he said he wanted the axe of Ikus, right? There's the only king wielding an axe, so that would be Ikus. Okay, so first and fifth statues. Counterclockwise from the door. That means you. 2, 3, 4, and Ikus. Hey! Presto! Right, I will level up Rosalind and do the other things sort of off camera. So stay tuned and yeah. See you back for some more dungeon crawling.